Shalom. Shalom. Before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and the glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well, and peace and blessings be multiplied on all you brethren out there teaching this word in all sincerity and in truth. And a shalom to the few Akwaf that listen and subscribe to this word. Shalom. This is the brother Dama Agabari from GMS Los Angeles with another lesson, Lord willing to edify and give you warning from Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai. All right, and this lesson was stemmed from something that I was observing earlier today when I was at the gym. Which I don't do a lot of videos on women because, that's really not a matter of importance. We're only worried about the women that are, in this truth in their rightful order, and truth and sincerity, the right way. But it was just on my spirit, man. I was just observing things at the gym, and just the arrogance and the pride of these women is just totally out of control, man. And all right, and this feminism, this arrogance, this pride, this Queen of Heaven spirit, and all the liberty and the liberty that America has awarded these women is truly going to come bite you women in the ass in these last days, man. When all hell truly breaks loose in this society, when this economy collapses, when there's no more social media, when there's no more cucks and simps, buying farts and, affording you women this luxurious and a wanton type of lifestyle, man, you women are going to truly find yourselves in a bad and serious case, man. All right, because your pride and your arrogance through the ways of this society has totally destroyed the minds of these women, man. And you women are going to catch it so bad it's not even going to be funny. I mean, it's going to be funny to the man of the Lord, because it's I don't know, man. I was just observing these women in the gym today. It's just in there half naked, they're in there with their asses in the air doing squats, thinking they're strong, thinking they're powerful, thinking that they have the ability to really beat up men and outdo men and shame men. It's just unbelievable, man. I was just watching it. These two broads in the gym today, man. Just the pride and the arrogance. I saw, guys. It was one guy was trying to show him how to do some lifts, which they were doing the shit totally wrong. Their form was horrible, and it could have led to an injury. How they totally told him, like, just get the fuck out of here. We know what the hell we're doing. Back up. He was just like, he wasn't even trying to holler at him. He wasn't trying to get their number. He was just literally trying to show them the proper way to perform a lift with a proper form. And the pride and the arrogance of these broads, man, was just off the chain, man. And I just shook my head like, man, these women don't know what they got coming, man. All right. This society, man, is just totally just needs to be destroyed, man. But before this society is destroyed, you women are going to come to the realization that feminism and pride and arrogance and you having the liberty to gad abroad and ride the sea carousel and shit on men, ghost men, put men in the friend zone, use men for sex, for money, for food, for clothes, for wigs and weaves or whatever other, luxurious items you use these men for, and cast them away as if they're nothing of importance. It's going to truly come back to bite a lot of you women in the ass, man. Hey, and that day is vastly coming, man. All right. And the day is going to come, so all you men out there, especially you brothers, which we don't really give a shit, but the day is going to come, mark my words, where these women, are going to come begging the men of the Lord to protect them and to be with them and to help them. All that pride and all that arrogance and all this freedom and liberty and pride is going to literally is going to be sucked right out of them like a vacuum cleaner, man. And we can't wait until that day, because it's going to be a day of a great humbling, man. But anyways, man, I got a couple of precepts just dealing with this whole situation, and hey, I just can't wait. I just can't wait to see the pride and the arrogance totally sucked out of these women's faces in that day, man. All right, because the Lord's going to allow a lot of these men to get their hands on you women, man. All you women on social media, with your ass out, all you women in the gym, literally naked with your fat asses and you're not wearing no panties, bending over. You can see the monkey hanging out the back. Hey, the day is going to come to where any man that wants that is going to be able to take that. And there's going to be nothing that you can do to stop them in that day. All right. Because a lot of you women, your pride and your arrogance and your beauty, eventually that's going to come back to be your curse in that day. All these big old asses, BBLs, fake breasts, big lips, a lot of that shit is going to end up getting a lot of you women brutally raped in these last days, man. All right. And a lot of you women ain't going to be looking for a so-called high value man, which the only true high value men are the men, the elect of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, which I'm going to show you that. And guess what? A lot of you women are going to be trying to beat down the men of the Lord's doors. You try to gravitate towards the men of the Lord. And guess what? You're going to be denied and dissed, man. Or if you are accepted, you're going to have to wait in line. You're going to have to take a number because, a particular men of the Lord are going to have more than one woman, on the, begging, fighting for their attention, you're gonna have to take a number, man. And if you don't want to take that number, guess what? You're going to be dissed and dismissed, man. But anyways, man, let me get to some of these precepts, man. Hey, Lord willing, you hard-headed women are warned out there. And, all you sincere brethren out there, who may have women problems, who don't have a woman, because ultimately these women ain't shit. They're not even really worth your time and your energy. But hey, the day is going to come to where the Lord's going to give us all the pick of the litters, man. If, we decide to choose them. All right. But a lot of these women, they ain't worth the dirt under your fingernails, man. A lot of them are going to be dismissed and dissed and casted into outer darkness, man, in these last days. So, hey, the Lord willing, you're going to be edified. This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 11. And I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. You see? Which that's dealing with Esau, Edom. And that also applies, I'm applying this to you women out here because you have totally accepted the ways of Esau, Edom. You accepted the ways of this world, which puts a man above a woman. Which puts a woman above a man, which gives you the luxury and the ability to, surpass a man financially, in status. A lot of these women won't even talk to you if you don't even have 1,000 so-called Instagram followers, man. That's how proud these women truly are, man. A lot of these women are in the spirit of, if you're not on their level or above, you're not even worth talking to. You don't even exist. You're a piece of shit as far as they're concerned, because they've been influenced through the music, through the society, through feminism, that they're pretty much better than you, man. All right. And you're beneath them. You see, they've drunken the wine and the philosophies of Babylon the Great, and now they're proud. You see, so that's why when this system collapses and Esau is taken out of power and this America as we know it is done away with, guess what? The pride of all of these women that have brought into this philosophy of feminism and I can do what I want to, the bad bitch theory, all this pride and arrogancy is going to totally be sucked out of the room, man. When there's no more 911, when there's no more social media and validation and simps and cucks and, like I said, niggas buying farts and, men on social media constantly praising and lauding and drooling after these women, man. When that no longer exists, man, that's when the reality is truly going to sink into these women. That guess what? The fun time is over. The pride is going to be totally sucked out of the room and out of all of these women, man. And guess what? And in that day, it's going to be the survival of the fittest. And a lot of you women are going to be for the takings, man. See, that's why, we're encouraging our women, you Negro, Latino, and Native American women, to humble your ass down, man. Come back to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Play your proper role as was required of you scripturally, man. Was to be meek, is to be humble, not to be worried about, high fashion and, broided hair and eye makeup and eyelashes and all this bullshit. I was at the gym today. Bitches had on them goddamn tarantula eyelashes and a full face of makeup in the gym, man. These bitches are constantly, just wanting to be lusted after and looked at and worshipped, man. You see? But when this system falls, you're going to fall right along with it. And what does it say here in verse 12? And I will make a man more precious than fine gold. You see? So when all hell breaks loose, man, and this wicked society collapses and the financial system goes, no more 911, the lights are out. The only one that's going to be precious is a man of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You see, because right now these women are precious. They got the social media. They got all on these dating apps. They got the makeup, they got the angles, they got the filters, they got all these different things at their disposal to enhance their beauty and to enhance their worth when really they ain't worth a damn nickel, man. Morally, they're degenerate. As far as chastity and purity, they're fucking defiled and filthy and dirty as hell, man. But in this society, that's all overlooked, and it's all based upon, their looks and their appearance and makeup and filters and angles and weaves and eyelashes and these stupid ass long ass nails. That's what puts these women on a so-called pedestal, man. Hey, but in that day, guess what? What does it say? I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir, you see? And that's not just dealing with every single man out here, but that's a man of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. The elect is going to be more precious than fine gold, you see? And that's the day that, we're hastily looking for, man. All right. So, that's why, hey, the brothers don't even trip on these women right now because they ain't even worth tripping over, man. They ain't virgins. They don't have any purity. They're not traditional. They don't have no manners. All right. They're all bugged out. They're out of their minds. They got 100 different men's DNA and semen within them. So they can't even really have a bond with you, man, because they're so defiled. They're so filthy. It's like, you get with a woman and she thinking about her ex, man. She can never truly really have a single one-on relationship and bond with you because they're so defiled, man. And on top of that, all of this pride and this society has, created a out of control demon, man. But the Lord is going to flip the tables, man. All right. The men are going to shine in that day. All the men of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, we're going to be the prize. We're going to be sought after. We're going to be the ones that these women are going to be breaking their necks for and standing in the line and taking a number to try to get with us, especially in these last days. Hey, when the Lord truly activate the elect, when these women see you, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, perform miracles, get spiritual power, or they might see an instance to where, a divine intervention intervenes on your behalf to where, let's say you're surrounded by a troop of army men and they're just shooting at you, whatever. And the angel of the Lord just intervenes and all those bullets don't even hit you and they just magically just don't touch you. And then, an angel defends you and gets you out of that situation. And these women happen to see you perform that. Man, these women are going to be chasing after you, man. Because why? They're going to see this something special about this man. He's protected. I need to get with this man to be protected so that whatever that miracle that I just witnessed, so that I can be protected by that. You see? And the Lord's going to do all of these things. And we believe that through faith, man. Because the elect man is going to be that precious man in that day. And we're going to be sought after. We're going to be selected. We're going to be chased after. All through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. You see? Because like I said, once this system goes down, these women are going to go down with it. And all of this feminism, all of this ideology and philosophies, whether they're Christians, whether they're feminists, whether they're atheists or whatever the hell these women have drunken down in this society, philosophy wise, whether it's their, they believe because they're, I'm college educated. I got a PhD. I'm this, I'm that. I got my own money. I got a house. I got a car. I got a business. I got this, that, and the third. Hey, when it all said and done, hey, when this society is destroyed, all right, and that no longer is going to have any weight and no benefit to it, man, that's going to be it for you demons, man. This is Isaiah 28:15. It says, because you have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at an agreement. See, because all of our people who are totally brought into this American society, all these women who are brought into the ways of America and getting college educated and being a career woman and all of this, I keep using the word feminist bullshit. Hey, when a society collapses, all of that shit is going to go out the window. It's not going to have any value anymore. So therefore, hey, that covenant that you made with the serpent, even the serpent is going to be disannulled. Esau is going to leave you out here to dry, man. You see, and then the judgment of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is going to rest and sit. It says, when the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. And this is the mind frame of these women now. They really believe that this society and this and the culture of America is going to go on forever. That they're always going to be able to, have all these social media accounts, getting paid. Having, overpassing the man, living this luxurious and high quality, high lifestyle, got niggas blowing bags and flying them out and taking vacations, Stella getting her groove back, and they have the ability to do all of these things. They really believe that this ride is never going to come to an end. They really believe that America is going to go on forever, and Esau Edom is going to constantly, allow them to slut and prostitute themselves out here in America forever, man. But guess what? These days are coming to an end. And with all the shit you see going on around the world, all signs are pointing towards, harsh and bad and dire times, man. And especially for women. Because, hey, when all is said and done, when there's a war and there's famine and there's pestilence and there's societal collapse, the women and children always get it the worst. You see, it says, for we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves. And that's what these women pride themselves under. Believing that this fairy tale is never going to end, man. And they believe it wholeheartedly. So that's why when they see videos like this, or they come across the men of the Lord when we're out there speaking, they turn their nose up. They get mad. They call us haters. They call us bums. A F-boy. Y'all haters, get your money up. Well, whatever, because they truly believe that this society is going to go on forever, but it's not. It's going to one day come tumbling down, and you women are going to find yourselves in a very bad situation, man. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I lay in Zion for a foundation, a stone, a tried stone, a precious cornerstone, a sure foundation, which is Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, which our women don't want to build their foundation upon, the scriptures in their Israelite culture and being righteous and holy and shamefaced woman. They want to be proud. They want to be boisterous. They want to be a bad bitch. They want to be like Cardi B and Nicki Minaj and a feminist in this society, man. You see, it says, he that believeth shall not make haste. Judgment also will I lay to the line, and righteousness to the plummet, and the hail shall sweep away the refuge of lies. You see, all the shit that these women believe in, all of these lies, all of these philosophies is all going to be swept away when all hell breaks loose. And everything that we've been prophesying and saying as far as the truth is concerned is going to come to pass. It says, and the water shall overflow the hiding place. Salaki, let me check this. Make sure it's still recording. It says, and your covenant with death. What is a covenant? An agreement. And the women of this society have made an agreement with the ways of America, man. You see, and your covenant with death shall be disannulled. You see, and your agreement with hell shall not stand. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, then ye shall be trodden down by it. You see. So when all hell breaks loose and the judgment and wrath of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai comes on this society, as we've been prophesying and telling you women is going to do in that time, guess what? That overflowing scourge is going to pass through. And what is a scourge? Let's look at this word scourge. All right? It's going to get you women, man. There's going to be nothing you can do about it. It says scourge. The word is a sawat. It says scourge, whip, scourge for chastisement. See, a whip for the horse. Yeah, you're going to get your ass whooped, man. You're going to get punished. Like I said, a lot of you are going to get brutally raped. A lot of you are going to get just left out here to your own ruin, man. A lot of you out here who have been pride and high-minded against men. A lot of you are going to have to. A lot of you are going to get captured and tortured, and your body is going to become the only way you're going to be able to survive out here, man. Men are going to take that thing that's most precious unto you, and that's going to be the only thing you're going to have to offer, the only thing that you're going to have to give up to save your life, man. Or the Lord's just going to have a lot of you women out here just get literally destroyed, man, and deleted in very brutal and very nasty ways. You see? Remember, the Lord said, slay literally old, young, men, women, and children, except those that have the mark, man. That mark of exemption from judgment, the Tawah, Ezekiel 9:4, man. You see? Let me get one more precept, man. Let me get out of here. Because, hey, the pride of these women is unbelievable. I'm going to read this in, oh no. Yeah, I got two more. This is Isaiah 32:9. It says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. See, and this is what we're out there telling you, Negro, Latino, and Native American women, you women of the tribes, man. You women that are at ease. You're at ease here in America, man. You're not held to any righteous standard. You're able to like I said, prostitute yourself, hold yourself. You wax proud against men. You think you're better. You're just totally just loose. You're totally just defiled, man. All right. You're out of order, man. It says, many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Yeah, all you women making money, all of you OnlyFans whores, prostitutes, man, all you getting the bag, making all this money. Like I said, you women selling farts and panties and sweaty clothes to these cucks and simps out here. All you women who got your college degrees, you got your, your hustling, you got your businesses. everything that this damn devil has afforded you, hey, that day, all those things are going to be taken from you. Then what are you going to do? Then how are you going to survive out here, man? It says, "For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come." Yeah, so all these money making ventures you got going on, how you're out here, you know, doing the damn thing out here in Babylon the Great, that shit's gonna come to an end, man. It's not gonna come. All you women who got EBT and SNAP and welfare and Section 8, you're doing real good here in this society. All that shit is gonna come to a screeching halt pretty soon, man. See, that covenant with death is going to be disannulled. Everything that you trust in this society and has been forwarded to you is all going to stop. Then where you going to be? Ain't going to be no more Zaddy, no more Esau coming to the rescue. No more child support, no more alimony. You know, all you women who have divorced men and taken half of their shit and got, the best deal ever to divorce men. Hey, that shit's all going to come to a screeching halt. And guess what? That man's going to have there's going to be a lot of purging going on out here, man. It says, "Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins." You see, the Lord's going to take everything that you got, man. All of you women with all this money in the bank, you got all of you strippers with all them goddamn go to work one night and make 10,000, 50,000 in one night. All that shit is going to be stripped and taken from you, man. All right. It says, and what is sackcloth? Clothing of mourning, man. Right, ain't gonna be no more getting dressed, putting on the eyelashes, the makeup, the little funky baby hair, out here hopping in your Benz, hopping in your X5 and your Beamer trucks. All you women roll around in Mercedes. All that shit's gonna come to a screeching halt, man. And then where you gonna be? It says, "They shall lament for the teats." Well, this lament means to mourn, to cry. You're gonna be wishing you still had it like that, but it's not gonna be that way anymore, man. "For the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine, upon the land of my people shall come up thorns and briars, yea, upon all the houses of joy in the joyous city, because the palaces shall be forsaken, the multitude of the cities shall be left, the forts and towers shall be for dens forever, a joy of wild asses, a pasture of flocks." You see? So it's talking about America. Everything here is going to be shut down, man. These stores are going to be closed. These Louis Vuitton, these high, luxury brands is not going to be available unto you. Ain't going to be no gas to put in that X5, that Beamer, that Mercedes, that mini Range Rover, whatever the hell you hoes drive, that Toyota Camry, that Nissan Maxima. It's all going to be coming to a screeching halt, and then you're going to be looking for help. Then you're going to want, a man to come and to help you, man, and to come and be an aid and to help you. But here it is, when you had the opportunity to get with particularly men, you dissed them because you was riding high on the hog, man. You was living this luxurious, proud, feminist type of lifestyle to where all these women saying niggas ain't shit. If you make 50,000, nigga, you can't do nothing for me. Shit, go watch a Fresh and Fit podcast. See the delusion on these women, man. But hey, when reality set in, you're gonna find out you were the delusional one. Let me get this in the NLT, and I'm going to close it out, man. Isaiah 4:1, it says, "In that day, so few men will be left." Remember, the Lord is going to make a man more precious than fine gold. And that's dealing with the elect man, the chosen men of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, the elect Israelite man. Because there's going to be a lot of death and destruction and judgment out here, man. It's not going to be a lot of men out here. A lot of men are going to get killed. They're going to get destroyed. And the only one that's going to be truly standing and protected and of high value in these last days will be the men, the elect of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. It says, "In that day, so few men will be left that 7 women will fight for each man." You see that? They will fight for each man, saying, "Let us all marry you." You see? 7 women. Like I said, hey, women are going to be, you're going to have to take a number to get with the men of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua that day. And it ain't going to be that easy. Don't think just because you got a big butt and a nice smile and a pretty face that you're going to be accepted. Hey, the Lord's going to give us the spirit to look into your, to look inside your soul. And we're going to know whether you are a rotten, dirty scumbag, man. All right. And guess what? Like I said, you're going to get dissed and dismissed. It's saying, "In that day, so few men will be left that 7 women will fight for each man, saying, 'Let us all marry you. We will provide our own food and clothing. Only let us take your name so we won't be mocked as old maids.'" See, and that's what America is producing here in this society. A lot of old maids, a lot of you women, you older women are finding yourselves lonely. You got a dog. Don't nobody want to deal with you. Only way men deal with you is they want to pop you and move on because, when you had the opportunity to be humble and to settle down and get a decent man, you wanted the so-called worldly high value man, the nigga clocking in 6 figures, 7 figures. You didn't want to deal with old Darnell that was a janitor or a truck driver that made decent money and was an all right dude. You didn't want him. You wanted the big baller, shot caller, 20-inch blades on the Impala nigga. You see? But the day is going to come to where, hey, this feminism is going to come back to bite all you women in the ass, all you proud hoes out there, and I'm saying that to who it applies to, and we know you have exceptions. You have a lot of women out here, among a few women out here that are trying to get right, that are trying to do the right thing, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. But this is for you proud hoes out there, you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans that refuse to humble yourself and repent and get right. Hey, you're going to be left out in the cold, man. And the rest of you women, a lot of you women that's going to be out here, hey, you're going to be begging and scratching and fighting for a man of the Lord. So humble your ass down, man, because the days are coming to where all this luxurious, this feminism, this decadent society that the serpent has awarded you is all going to come crashing down. And those of you who have bitten the apple and tasted of the fruit and loved it and been living it, it's all going to end up biting you in the ass at the end of the day, man. Hey, so with that, Lord willing, you were edified. Call hello, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, putting the spirit of me to do this lesson. Until the next one, Shalom.